The instructional DVD will help the learner accurately pass the ball. The goal is to pass a soccer ball with accuracy to an individual. In this video, we will be teaching a beginner how to pass a soccer ball from a short distance of 5 feet, a medium distance of 10 feet, and a long distance of 20 feet. The drills that will help the learner achieve the goal includes the individual passing the ball to another individual who is stationary at 5 feet away, passing the ball to another individual who is stationary at 10 feet away, and lastly, passing the ball to another individual who is stationary at 20 feet away. The practice plan will consist of the beginner starting off by practicing the short distance pass, then the beginner will practice the medium distance pass, and lastly, the beginner will practice the long distance pass. During the first hour of practice, the beginner will practice each variation of the pass individually. At the end of practice, the beginner will practice each variation of the pass in a random order. The 2-hour practice session will start with block sessions, which includes the beginner performing the short distance pass for 30 minutes, then the medium distance pass for 15 minutes, followed by long distance pass for 15 minutes. Once the hour is complete, the beginner will progress by moving to a 30-minute serial session of the 3 variations of the pass in a repetitive order of short distance, medium distance, and long distance passes. For the last 30 minutes, the beginner will progress to performing each of the 3 variations of the pass in a random order. Moving from block practice to serial practice increases contextual interference to create progression. Moving from serial practice to random practice further increases contextual interference to create progression. The learner is given a maximum amount of time to spend for each activity. By the end of that time, the learner should be able to accurately complete 90% of the passes for each activity. If the individual is able to complete 90% of the passes for a given activity before the time limit, he or she can move on to the next activity.